Hey, it's Jabba. Welcome to BrickTsar, your home for vintage Lego. And we have a vintage Lego reference here from something that's actually, I can't believe it's already been 7 years since this set that this is based on came out. So this is the 2018 Lego Inside Tour Ferguson Tractor. This is the set you would have got if you went to the Lego Inside Tour in 2018. It's set 4,025,000. But no, it's not the actual set. There are some exclusive things in the set that you could only get in there. For one, the box, which would be special for whoever went because your picture would be on the box. The instruction manual, and there are currently 3 pieces that have not appeared in the colors they're in any other set. There were 4, but thanks to Luis, I got the instruction manual. Is a PD. He made a PDF, or he got a PDF of it. If knew where a PDF was, and sent it to me of the instruction manual. And I had accumulated these parts based on the set inventory from the instruction manual page that somebody had posted online. I can't find it anymore. I don't know where I got it, but there are a couple of people that did unboxings of these on YouTube and other sites, and there were pictures. And so whoever made these instructions that I was able to build this from reverse engineered it, because there's nobody's actually posted the actual lego.com instructions. And there were instructions for some of the older Lego Inside Tour sets that were available, and those have seemed to have disappeared from the internet. So even some of the sets that I've already built from the PDFs of the instructions seem to have gone. I guess Lego doesn't want those being posted. I'm not, or maybe I just don't know where I found them and can't find them anymore. But yeah, so I accumulated these parts a few years ago, and it's interesting. So one of my viewers went to the 2018 tour with his wife, and they each got a copy of this set. And when he lived near me, he gave me the opportunity to like review it then, like I could borrow his copy, but it never worked out. Now he's moved, but I kind of wish I could have seen what the actual instructions look like. I think whoever made the PDF did really good. They used all the parts. So if it's different than the instructions, then it's just a minor detail. I didn't notice anything odd as I was building it, other than on the inside of the wheels, there's that green. There's a green 1x2, and I'm like, it looks so out of place, but it has to have some basis in the real set. Because I'm like, why didn't they just use a gray one? It seems to me like it'd be better gray, but apparently, I don't know what the real. I didn't look up any pictures of the real Ferguson tractor or the Lego set that this is based on. So I guess I should have started with that. The 2018 Lego Inside Tour Ferguson Tractor is a throwback to a 1951 plastic model that, or actually a plastic kit, not even a kit, just a plastic toy tractor that Lego made. They made it in this color, like, well, whatever color gray they had in 1951, and also in red. So I guess the next thing for me to do would be to build this in red, which basically you would just substitute all the gray parts for red, I guess. Uh, I don't know if there's any other minor color variations on things. So I enjoyed building it. I like the little details they give on the side. It has working steering. It has a suspension like feature on the front axle. It kind of goes back and forth. It has the little harvester thing, whatever you call it. I don't know what the technical term is for it. So it's nice little details. I forgot, there is one other thing: the stickers. I mentioned the stickers. I don't know if I said that before. So those would be exclusive. So there's 1x8 tiles that have the Ferguson sticker on the front, and these I got from 2 sources. Somebody gave me some that they had made or acquired, and then I think I bought some as well. So I had a whole bunch of extra Ferguson stickers. So these seem to work. These reproduction stickers worked very well there. And then the other part. So there's a you can't really see it. I try to get a close up, but there's a 90-degree angle Technic piece that at the time they did not make it in light bluish gray. So when I was acquiring the parts, I substituted a dark gray, dark bluish gray one. And so that's what I used in the build. And I was like, when I did go double check all the parts that were exclusive, and that one has been released in some recent sets. And unfortunately, they're big sets, like 1,000-piece sets. So they're Technic. Obviously, since it's a Technic piece, you're more likely to find it in a Technic set. So it's like the Fast and the Furious, the big Fast and Furious Technic car has it, and then there's 2 other sets. So they're all big sets. So I wasn't going to rush out. If it'd been like a Speed Champions, I would have rushed out and bought one just to get the one piece out of it. But I wasn't going to go buy a $140 Technic set to get the one piece. I might do that. I don't. I have to see what the part out value of the set is. So that piece, I used the gray one, the dark gray one, but I want to get an actual one. I did find that there's not many people actually have it for sale on Bricklink right now because it's just from recent sets, but it's like 4 cents, whereas it probably would have been $50 before those sets came out. And another piece is the seat. Although when I look at the pictures in the box, the seat looks really close. I can't remember if it's a lighter pearl color or light gray. I forgot what the actual color. It might be supposed to be light gray, but the seat, it's a bionicle piece that they use, like a shoulder piece that they use for the seat. That is still exclusive to the set. And then one other piece there's 2 of is the wheels. So the wheels are supposed to be light gray. They still have not made it in light gray in any other set. It's mostly in this. I use pearl dark gray. There's also white. White is the most common color for that wheel, and it looked kind of weird with white. So I went with a darker color. So I'll just keep looking. You know, who knows? Maybe eventually the wheels to me, I don't think the Bionicle piece will ever be made in that color. I don't think they'll even make, I don't even know if they'll make that Bionicle piece. They might, but I think the wheels are the most likely ones to someday down the road. There could be a motorcycle with light gray wheels or something, because that's where you sometimes see these, is in motorcycles. But yeah, those are the exclusive parts. But I'm just so glad to finally get this thing built. So thank you, Louise, for sending me those instructions. And now I just got to find a place. I don't want to take it apart. I want to find a place to put it in. I'll get one of those. It might be too wide to get one of my containers from that we got at Hobby Lobby. They do. And I'm wearing my Thomas Tank Engine shirt because it's gray and the set is gray. And Thomas Tank Engine is actually older than this tractor. Even the basis for this, well, the real basis, I don't know when the real Ferguson tractor came out, like humans would ride, but the Lego Ferguson tractor is 1951. Thomas Tank Engine, 1945, so it's actually older than the set. But it's not technically a vintage set, but it's based on something vintage. I'm vintage, and yeah, this set is really, really hard to get, even if you're just piecing it together from parts from your own collection or Bricklink or whatever. But I did, and now thanks to viewers like Luis, I can show it to you finally and let it sit on a shelf for eternity. Oh well.